Shit, shit, I'm the best thing on her. Shit, I am the shit.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the ball. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he code switch focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. When the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God five. I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a piece, man. I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of Dodge while it eats. Honestly, think it's not the blood in the beef. If they don't leave anything behind at the east.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a beast. When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they want to call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. When the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God five. I'm the kingpin.
Good evening, good Monday. Good Monday. Y'all know how it goes, man. Another beautiful Monday. Great weekend. A lot of things going on in the world. As far as sports, I try to strictly do that and keep it on sports on Monday, right? That's what I try to do. But you never know. You got a whole lot going on in the world, so you got to bring it back to reality sometimes. And sometimes, sports, it's a way to take you away from all that bull crap, right? And so that's what I do. But normally on my pregame show, man, I kind of get my mind set. Got a whole lot going on this week. Got a great show I'm putting together for Wednesdays, guys. So I definitely want to make sure you guys tap in. If you're not able to tap in today because maybe sports just not your thing, right? It might not just be your thing. And that's cool. I understand. Sports not for everybody. Not for every man, not for every woman. Not for every child. It's just not for everybody, right? And that's cool, and I understand that, right? I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. But if you are here, just come in and hit that like button for me. Even if you just gonna come in and see what I'm talking about and tap out. I understand. It happens. I may not be able to hold your attention for the whole show. That might be the case. But if you do come in, just hit the like button for me. That's all I can ask for, right? That's all I can ask for. But in the meantime, Wednesday, I'm going to have a great show. So I'm going to go and put it out there now. The show I'm going to have is about, marriage. I've been pushing, talking about it, saying, "Hey, man, we need more married couples to really have the conversation. We really do. People who are looking to get married, are thinking about marriage, ponder marriage, are they on the fence about marriage, and most of the time it's probably men. Most of the time it's men on the fence. 'Cause at the end of the day, we the one going to initiate the whole thing. But some men are just on the fence about the situation. And look, I promise you guys, I understand. I was on that way when I when I initially got married. When I got divorced, I was on that way again. Matter of fact, I was even on the far left because I've been there, I've been done, and I've been through it. I've been through the heartaches, the disappointment, the situation with it, as far as mediation, the paying an attorney, paying for mediation, settling, buying out, losing a portion of my of my pension for the first 5 years after I retired. Okay, I'm dealing. I got to deal with that now because I haven't retired yet. But when I do, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Is it gonna bring up some ill feelings? Yeah, probably will. More than likely, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like, damn, I gotta do this for 5 years. She gets a portion. She got a portion of my 401k, my 457. Had to buy out on that. It's nothing I can do. It's just that's the laws of the way the laws are set up now. Did that kind of deter me and put a bitter taste in my mouth? Yes, it did. But at the same time, I'm still willing to get back in the fight. Now people may say, "Oh, I hate you. Why would you do some shit like that? You crazy. I would never do that." And that's cool. But we'll talk about that more on Wednesday. Ain't no need to go right. We talking about sports today. But I just want to bring that to y'all's attention to let y'all know Wednesday show is going to be a good show. It's going to be good to me. Now, I say it's good to me. It may not be good for y'all. I may like, the hell, hey, why are you doing this shit? I understand. It's cool. It may not be your show, but if you do stop by, all I got to do is hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Maybe make some comments. Express yourself why you think it's not for you or why you think it is for you. Hey, I invite all of that. I look forward to seeing and reading the comments. And if you want to engage in the discussion, we can have the discussion. I will definitely make sure I drop the link so people can come up on Wednesday. But that's going to be the show for Wednesday. Looking forward to having it, and can't wait, can't wait. But typically when I like every day when I do the show, when I do my show, I tend to thank you, Miss G. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Typically when I do my show, I like to listen to my pregame music, and I've been listening to pregame music for a long time before I, get in any activity. Before I play the games, before I play sports, all the way back to really high school. Because middle school, I didn't really listen to. I mean, well, I didn't listen to what I wanted to listen to. In high school, coach listened to what he wanted to listen, so we had to listen to whatever coaches listened to. So, but when I actually was able to listen to my own music, I started rocking out. And ever since then, I would do it. Before I go to work, I rock out to a little music. While I'm at work, I listen to music sometimes. Sometimes I watch a show. But I listen to some music, man, to get, just to set my mood. So let me give y'all a sample. What was the song of the day? Well, the song was the day was OJ's. I know y'all probably don't know, but I am a big OJ's fan. I'm a fan of the OJ's. If you watch the beginning, if you watch the intro of the shows, you'll hear a brief snippet of OJ Backstabbers. One of my favorite OJ songs. Now, a lot of people say, "Well, why you use that song? Why you like it?" Because that song has a meaning. The words has meaning behind it. The words have meaning behind it, so you just got to listen to the words, right? But there's another OJ song I like to listen to, and this is this song right here. I'm gonna play it for you guys. Mhm. Guys, I know it's a sports day. We're supposed to be talking about sports. dude playing in the background like that. Now, look at it. More likely, I'm gonna get a strike. I'm probably gonna get demonetized. I ain't gonna make no money on the song. You can't hear it? Oh man. Okay. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna fix that. Definitely gonna fix it while we can't hear it. I don't know why we can't hear it. We gonna make it right. We'll make it right. But I did. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it all the way right now. We're gonna make sure y'all understand what I'm talking about. And it's my sound is muffled. Oh no, we can't have that. Can't have that. We're gonna get it. But look, I learned a few things. Hey, I did too. Sister G, I seen them too. I seen them. Matter of fact, it was at the Cincinnati Music Festival, Jazz Festival. It was probably the last time I seen them. I want to say about 3 or 4 years ago. Right before the shutdown. That's when I seen them. That's probably the last time I seen them. So yeah, we definitely gonna have to let that play for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, you know. I want y'all to get a sample of a little something what I like to listen to from a little pregame and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's why I had the opportunity of seeing seeing the OJ. But in the meantime, while that's downloading and coming up, let me come show you my Funko Pop of the week. As you can see, behind me, y'all see it, the School Days soundtrack album. And my Funko Pop of the week, Spike Lee. If y'all look on his hands, he's got that love and hate. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, he took a picture in that when my man died, Radio Raheem, the guy who played Radio Raheem in the movie Do the Right Thing. He passed away, so he dedicated and, you know, took a picture. I think, matter of fact, I think when he got his star on the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is when he had that outfit, that purple outfit, that hat. So yeah, shout out to Spike Lee, man. That's my Funko Pop of the week. One of my favorite directors. Spike Lee had a lot of great movies, man, that I really enjoyed. But yes, for sure. But let me give you a sample now. Hopefully it sounds better. I don't know. We'll see. If it does sound any better, I apologize, guys. I would sing for you guys, but I don't think y'all want to hear me ruin this song. So I'm not going to do that. But here we go. This is what I would listen to on the program.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just double up, don't be scared.
Boy, look, Curly, man. You know, I know it's supposed to be about sports, and we're gonna get to sports. I promise you we are. I promise you we are. But sometimes, man, you listen to you hear certain songs, man, that just pierce your heart, right? Man, sometimes you hear certain songs that will just touch your soul. Mm, 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 mm. And guess what? That was one of them songs. That was one of them songs. My man said, my question is, how did your new wife accept the divorce terms? They fuss about the money going out. Well, fortunately, I don't have a new wife just yet. Her time is coming. Now, as far as the divorce term, she already knows. I've talked about it with her already. So, as far as any money going out, I mean, all the money's pretty much gone out. Only money left to go out is when I retire. That's it. Everything else has been settled, paid off. Uh, um, it's all done. Like I said, the only thing left now she's entitled to is a part of my pension, and she doesn't get start. That doesn't start until I retire. So, nah, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. That's part of the agreement. That was part of the agreement. So, uh, no, you good, bro. You good. You good. It happens. It happens. But yeah. Back to the song. Some songs you just hear, it just touch you, right? It just makes you feel some type of way. Now I don't know how they gonna feel about me playing that much of the song. I really don't care. I ain't trying to make no money off this stuff, man. It's all for love and all for fun. Get my message out. That's it. That's it. This is what I'm doing it for the love and the fun of this. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy going live. I enjoy talking to the people and interacting with people. Chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Exchanging our thoughts and ideas, pleasantries, all that good stuff. It's all good to me. So that's why I do it, man. To interact with people, to educate young buds. I hear, man, trying to make a way. Definitely trying to do that. But yes, it's definitely all good. But let's get to the sports thing, right? Let's get to sports. This is what the main thing was all about. It's what we come here for. We definitely gonna talk about other stuff come Wednesday. She said my ex complained about my high child support. Not like I can't afford it. You never know what things will take you, right? You never know what direction gonna go. Look, we go get the sports. I promise you guys. But my man said his ex complained about his high child support. Not like he can afford it. Hey, look. More than likely, you knew if he had kids and he didn't have custody, more likely he's going to be paying support if he's a man about his business and if he's an honorable man. I mean, it is what it is. But again, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. It happens. But yeah, like I said, my man, we could talk about it more on Wednesday. We definitely gonna talk about it on Wednesday, and because again, we're gonna have some married couples on the show, and so that's what I'm really pushing for, to have a show like this, because again, you see a lot of these spaces where people talk about certain things and all that stuff. But again, like I said, we're gonna we're gonna talk about it Wednesday. We definitely gonna talk about it about Wednesday. But today's Sports Monday, so let's talk about sports. And so what's going on in sports currently now, man, is a whole lot. We have I just sit there and seeing some across my ticker where the Knicks are suing the Toronto Raptors. I've seen that come across, so I'm like, this is crazy. So what it was, a former employee of the Raptors, of the Knicks, went to the Raptors, and I guess share some personal information, I guess, about the team. So that's become a problem. So they have filed a lawsuit and filed agreements with the NBA. So you got that going on. Now, I don't know how far it's going to go with this situation. Who knows? It may not go nowhere. Hey, you never know. It could take a draft pick. It could cost them that. It could cost them some money. It could be cost by whoever who was involved in this situation. Could probably be fired or suspended. Who knows? You never know. But let me take a walk. You never know how that's going to go. It is what it is. Well, man, Mara said Browns are going all the way. Okay, but I hear you. I don't believe that to be true, but I hear what you're saying. Shout out to the Browns. So you got that going on as far as the NBA. There's really nothing else really going on in the NBA. No more big contracts being signed, no more deals. Their summer league is pretty much is down. Now, what they did do is release the schedule. So you do have the release of the schedule, like for the Christmas games, the first game of the season, all that's been released. I really don't pay attention to the NBA until after January. Really, I mean, I'm going to keep it honest. February, really. After the Super Bowl is when I'll pay attention to the NBA. I'll watch a game or two, especially, I usually watch the Christmas game. But now that you got an NFL game on that Sunday, on Christmas Sunday, it's going to be kind of hard for the NBA getting some views. We all know NFL's king, right? Football's king, but NFL's king over any sport. And, I don't care. It could be the weakest games. And matter of fact, it could be the Cleveland Browns and Houston Texans playing. Guess what's going to happen? Houston and the Browns games are going to get higher ratings than one of these NBA games. It's just what it is. People love the football, man. They love football. So, with that being said, that's what you got going on as far as the NBA and all the details with that. But it should be an interesting season. I mean, I don't know. Is this LeBron's last season? Is this LeBron's last year in NBA? LeBron been in the league for over 20, I'll be 22, I think 22 years now. Man, that's a long time. I mean, you a senior citizen as far as NBA years. So still going strong, still playing at a high level, We'll see. I do know he said he still wants to be able to play with his son in the NBA. So hopefully that works out where he's able to do that. Praying that his son is doing well after his incident with the impasse now, having issues. Hopefully he's doing well with that. We'll see. Hopefully he's able to play this season. I would like to see him play. I don't know. Damn, kind of flash. I don't know if y'all seen that or not, but it seemed like just kind of flashed a minute, then it put me on mute. But I don't know. My mom said Brian is done. God damn. Hey man, he's got a lot of years up on his belt, man. Got a lot of notches on his belt. I ain't gonna lie. Is he done? I don't know. I don't know if he's done. Does Brian still got it? Who knows? I still like to watch him play. I still like to check him out, I think he's still got a little bit left in the tank. Maybe not much. I think he got a little bit left in the tank. Man said the heart. He shouldn't. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about LeBron, man. LeBron or Bronny, as he like to be called. I got son in his same class, same graduating class. Um, and I want to see him be successful. I'm hoping his son is able to continue his career as far as basketball, and especially in college. Um, I hope he's successful at it. Now, you don't never want to put that type of pressure on a young man like that, especially when his dad's name LeBron James. You try to live up and fill his shoes and all. Yeah, and I remember he had a show on the show Barbershop, and he said he regrets giving him his son's like his name because the expectation is going to be there for him, especially if he plays the sport he plays. Now, if he played football, that's a totally different sport. But now he does play basketball. Every time they're going to get an opportunity, they're going to try to compare him. Every time they get an opportunity, they're going to try to compare him. My man said plus prices, but hey, some highlights I've seen of him in this game. His little step back jump, I swear, you can tell he's been working with his daddy on that jump shot, that turnaround jumper, and that one leg off the foot, one leg shot. So you can tell that Bryce has been working with his father and all that. So yeah, is he going to be better? Hey, it's possible. I don't know. It'll be real interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, I hope Bronny gets the opportunity to play college ball. I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna go from there. I said his height, yeah, he looked like he's about easy 6'6". He looked like he's about 6'6", and he's thick. My man said he's 6'7". He's a thick boy, man. He's built nice. You could let me say this: you can see he's got his daddy's built. He's built more like his father than Bronny was. I tell you that because as far as the height and the muscle mass, yeah, you can see he's gonna be the bigger of the other two when it's all said and done. Especially when he gets on a program where he start working out, lifting, especially getting good and ready and train, and he gets on one of them college campuses, man, they're gonna have him on a training program. Look, we know his dad can afford the best nutritionists, the best trainers, the best workout, the best teachers, the best coaches. We already know that because shit, he spends $1 million on his body. Oh, you don't think he's going to invest some of that money into his kids too? Yeah, I'm sure he is, and I'm sure he already has. So with that being said, yeah, I'm sure he's going to do those things for his sons, man, and make sure his sons are going to be in the best position to be successful, I would think. And from what I've seen, it seems like he's doing that, right? So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how he handles that and go from there. But about all this basketball talk, man, we ain't gonna keep talking. Let's talk about guys sport now. We gotta look, guys. I had 2 drafts Sunday. I had 2 fantasy football drafts on Sunday. One like about 11:45 in the morning, and I had another one like 7 o'clock that evening. Now, unfortunately, I had to do it. To do my draft. Because sometimes you gotta laugh at yourself, right? You gotta laugh at yourself. So I was doing my second draft during the Lafifa and Sunday show. and there was a question asked, or somebody made I think it was Kelly made a statement during the show, and it asking Jr. to talk about him taking his son up to college. Well, I took my son to college the same Thursday, just like he did, but I didn't hear her say his name, but she called him, and I responded. I just started talking and responded because I thought she was talking to me, because I heard that, tell about, that when you drop your son off to college. So I thought he was talking about me. So I just started talking, and I'm like, what they laugh for? Did I say something funny? I'll do something funny or something happened? But when I watched the playback, like right after the show, I'm like, what was it laughing about? And then I noticed the reason why they started laughing, because she's talking to JR and I responded. So, of course, but the reason why I wasn't totally locked in and paying attention, because I was doing a draft simultaneously at the same time. My other draft went off at 7:00, and we didn't probably get on the show probably about damn near 8:00, because my draft only went to like about 40 something minutes, but it was going on same time doing the show. So it's unfortunately, it happens like that sometimes. But yes, I had 2 drafts, and I was going to record the second one, but I didn't want to do that, being on the show, recording their voices while trying to pre-record the show, pre-record the draft. So I said, no, I'm not going to do it. But I was able to record doing my first draft and all that good stuff. So I was able to do it during the end. So I'm gonna definitely share that with you guys on the channel. So y'all be watching out for that. So it'll be, I guess what they call it, a premiere. So I pre-recorded it, and y'all will definitely get to see the inside workings. What's going on, brother Ron? How you doing this evening, brother? Y'all will definitely get to see the inner workings of how I do when I do my fantasy draft, my strategy, what I'm thinking about, and I kind of narrate while I'm doing. At least I try, at the same time trying to pay attention, and all that good stuff. So I definitely want to make sure I share that with you guys. Thank you, Roddy. That's the goal, baby. That's that. You gotta take baby steps. I'm gonna get there one of these days, Ron. I'm gonna get your type numbers one of these times. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna catch up. I'm just gonna be there with you. I'm just trying to speak to the masses. And if I get that 1K in the process, right on. My man Orange said, see it. That's why I rock with you. I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate that. Keep rocking with me, man. Keep tapping in, man. Keep checking me out, man. I'm gonna keep on bringing good content and bringing good knowledge. But back to the fantasy draft, like I said, I recorded it doing the end and had a good time in the process. You know what I'm saying? Just had fun, like I said, narrate through it. So I got another one coming up this Sunday. Hopefully I can record this one without having a lot of conversation going on in the background. If I can't, don't worry about it. I got 2 more coming up this Sunday, right? I got one on Friday, and I got one on Sunday. I know people say, man, how many leagues you in? I'm in a lot of leagues. I spend a lot of money. A lot of leagues. But it's fun. I enjoy it. I have fun with it. It allows me to, engage with other people, a lot of people from different areas. Because like I said, I'm in leagues where we do it online. So we got some overseas in other countries. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes it special. You get to engage, talk shit, talk trash, and at the same time win a little money at the same time. Now, I'm not gonna go into detail on the amount because I don't want the IRS to come know my business, and they may be trying to send me a paperwork so I can pay tax on it. Pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. I'm gonna leave it at that. Don't be Wesley Snipes. A Red Fox, pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. But so in a lot of leagues, you can earn a little extra change. But remember, entertainment purposes only. You won't keep it at that. So I definitely want y'all to see that the world of fantasy football. So that's why I make sure I'm trying to record it. And with the in-person one, I'm trying to work out the details now how I'm going to do that, because they get a little wild. When the drinks get to flowing, the weed gets us being smoked. Cats go outside, take smoke breaks. They sit there and drink the dark as well as the light liquor, the beers, and everything else. Picks go a little slower. They start to get wild and loose and say some other shit ain't got nothing to do with the sports. They start talking about everything and all things. So I don't want to out nobody. Best way I put something on camera, the old ladies might see later on. It might cost them. I don't want to do that. So I gotta figure out how I'm going to go for that. But I definitely won't. I definitely tell her it won't be live. I won't be doing it live because I don't want nothing said that's gonna cost me or strike me or get my channel in trouble, nothing like that. So I'm recording. If I can, I'm gonna try to edit some things out. And what I can't edit, I just won't show it all. I cut it out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna figure it out, but I'm gonna definitely bring that to you because I want you guys to see the in-person workings of the fantasy football draft. What's going on, E-Dub, man? I'm trying to figure this guy right here. This dude right here. Yeah, well, I got you, brother. I mean, look, I'm glad you said that. Now, the fantasy league I do have that's got open spots. I have 3 spots open. It's only doing 10-man teams. I'm sorry, 10 teams. That's it. 10 teams, $200 buy-in. $200 buy-in. Don't. If your cheap ass can't handle it, don't step into the ring. You remember what I did to you last season? It cost you some money. That's why I'm the champ. But Kev, come on over, man. You know you're more than welcome. Shoot me a text with your email, and I'll send you an invite. Like I said, if you want in, you're more than welcome. It's $200 buy-in. Chris is in it, and a couple more people from around the way. But it's $200 buy-in, PPR. The draft's going to be on a Sunday, September the 3rd. I think that's what that Sunday is. I think I set the draft around 8 o'clock. I got to double check. But man, if you want to be in it, you're more than welcome, my brother. You know you are. And shout out to your baby girl for her birthday, man. Shout out to baby girl for her birthday. I know it was earlier part of this month, but shout out to her. I think I sent you a message on Facebook, but just want to make sure you heard it from me in person. So you're more than welcome up. The play in the league. Shoot me a text message with your email, and I will email you an invitation. I'm doing it under Yahoo. I prefer Yahoo. Yahoo's way better. Yahoo updates faster. Yahoo will get the message to you. If there's any issues or you have any discrepancies, Yahoo will take care of that. Also, if there needs to be a adjustment, Yahoo is on it. You'll find out whatever adjustment needs to be made. You'll find out no later than Monday for sure. So all the adjustments usually be made by Monday, so it won't be an issue. If you won or not by Tuesday for sure. After the Monday night game, you'll know for sure because it updates quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I like to use Yahoo. And if you interested, let me know. Shoot me an email. I'll text you. Got my number. And for anybody else who is interested in getting into our fantasy league, like I said, I got 3 spots left. Three spots left. And if you're interested, let me know. Shoot me a DM on IG or send me an email. And I need your email address, and I will make sure they mail you an invitation, and we'll go from there. Right on, 90s with your crazy old ass. Yes, uncle. I know that's right. But yeah, definitely want to make sure I bring that to you guys and put that on my channel, and so y'all can see that I have opportunity to see the workings of what it looks like doing a fantasy draft or online fantasy draft. Again, I'm gonna try to get that in-person one. Whew, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I gotta be a little leery. That's the only thing about it. I gotta be a little leery on how I'm going to do it, because, like I said, they get to drinking and conversations get to be had, and they get to smoking, some things get to be said, and yeah, I don't want to get nobody in trouble, especially myself. But nonetheless, I know y'all seen the thumbnail, man, and the thumbnail. Hey, college football's here. College football's here this Saturday. Matter of fact, you got college football starts on Saturday. You got a lot of big games being played on Saturday. Now, we also have other games going on that, you know, not so, what we consider not so big. But you have a variety of teams. You have a variety of teams playing, so it's I think it's going to be an interesting season, because a lot of things are going to change this time next year. You got a lot of things that are going to be changing this time next year, and so one of the changes is some of these teams are moving to different conferences. Right? You got a lot of these teams are moving to different conferences, so that's going to be a big difference. The Big 12 is going to lose a couple teams, but you know they're going to gain a few teams. You know, but the biggest gainer, I guess going to have to say the Big 12, the Big 10, when they game in USC and UCLA. You know, now of course the Big 12 lost Oklahoma and Texas because they're going to the SEC, so that's another big win for the SEC and bringing more historically good teams in. So, man, it's going to be crazy, man. But like I was saying, you know, the first games, well, I guess, I don't know if you consider it a decent game. You know, Notre Dame plays Navy on Saturday, 2:30. So that'll be a game that's being played this weekend, as well as USC plays San Jose State, and they play that Saturday night. So you got a Saturday afternoon game with Notre Dame and Navy, and you got a USC and San Jose State Saturday night. But I look, to me, probably one of a good game. I think it's going to be a good matchup, because USC and San Jose State and Notre Dame and Navy, that's not going to be a good matchup. It's not going to be a good matchup at all. But the game I think it's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be the game they're going to play Thursday, the 31st, and that's the Utah versus Florida. I was about to say Florida State. Utah versus Florida. So that's an 8 o'clock game, and right now, according to Vegas, Utah's favorite. You know what I'm saying? Utah's favorite to win that game. We'll see. We will definitely see. Man said, "Go Buckeyes." I know that's right. Just traveling through. Don't bother Chucky. Chucky over at Chile. He's over sitting in his rightful spot where he's going to reside probably until I get ready to break him back out. And I'll probably break him out again for Halloween. So I think what I'm going to do is have him sitting on a porch with me as I hand out candies. Or I'm having him waiting at the door, looking through my screen door as I hand out candy. I'm sure the kids will love that. Oh, man, that's fun. That's fun. But, yeah, that's what we got going on this week. I mean, it's going to be the winding down of the preseason. So this weekend is the last preseason game for the weekend. So definitely looking forward to that. Seeing that game, those games being wrapped up. And watching, seeing what happens, all that, because that little games like that can affect my fantasy football team. I'm just hoping the players I do have drafted currently stay healthy, play. If they are going to play, they remain healthy and don't get hurt, because I do need them. Somebody said, please don't let Chuck. Nah, he chilling. We're right now. Matter of fact, he's over here with Michael Myers and Chucky. They just hanging out beside each other. I'm looking at them right over hanging out. They chilling. Ain't bothering nobody. But other things going on in the news, man, is Jim Harbaugh. Now, the NCAA, they was trying to suspend him. They was trying to get him for 4 games, and for all of the, what they consider telling stories and not being honest. And in the 11th hour, it fell through. So he didn't get suspended for the 4 games that the NCAA wanted to suspend him for. But what Michigan did is pretty much took matters in their own hand, and they end up suspending him themselves. So he will serve a 3-game suspension. So he'll miss out on 3 non-conference games. So that's their way of getting ahead of the curve, trying to appease the NCAA. I know you didn't get your 4, but at least you got something. And so 3 games is better than nothing, right? So I think that's how they looked at it. Give Jim Harbaugh a 3-game self-imposed suspension is a way of them showing that, hey, they realized what he did wasn't right, and they want to make it right. And so we'll make it right by suspending him for 3 games. Now, of course, he plays the first 4. Well, really, the first 4 games is a bunch of trash teams, but 3 of the 4 are non-conference games. And I think the 4th game is against Rutgers. I don't think they need him there to beat Rutgers, but that's just my opinion. But I understand, saying you want to set precedents, and so it's what you got to do. But it is what it is, man. So here's another thing, is another opportunity to look in on the, early version of I put the top 5. I mean, anybody really below the top 5 really doesn't matter, at least for right now, because it just doesn't. Say he's Benny there for the last. I bet he is too. Now they suspended for a non-conference game, but right now they own y'all, dog. Coach Day ain't getting it done right now. He's on the old 0-2 losing streak against old Michigan. Michigan 2-0 the past 2 years now. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all been running their ass in the goddamn ground. I mean, y'all been killing them every year, so I guess eventually, Clark's gonna be right twice a day. So he I guess Jim Harbaugh got the gun now. The Rabbit got the gun now. I think Ohio State's gonna bounce back. I think they're gonna. I don't think it's gonna be this year, because Michigan's got a strong team. I will admit they got a strong team. I thought they had a good team last year, man. They had a good team last year. It's just, fortunately, they went to a better team. They ran into the best team. They ran into Georgia. Georgia's the defending champs. That's just what it is. They the defending champs. So here's what it is. Look, I thought Ohio State played a good game, but they made some mistakes. They rest in peace to this brother, but they like what Dennis Green said. You let them off the hook. Y'all had look. Ohio State had Georgia on their heels. They was beating them, controlling the game. But in that second quarter, in the beginning of that third, that tide turned. It turned big time. And once my man, Marvin Harris Jr. went out, they didn't have no downfield threat at all. And so they did what they wanted to do on defense with the rest of them players. I mean, the running back wasn't accomplishing shit. I don't know what happened to my man, the quarterback. What's his name? CJ Stroud, I think that's what his name is. I don't know what happened to him. It seemed like when Marvin Harris Jr. got hurt and wasn't able to come back, I don't know if he lost confidence in every other receiver on the field because he couldn't find nothing else. So again, that was a good game. I gotta give it to you. That was a good game, and I was really impressed. You know, they played a good game. They was competing. I tell you this, they competed way more than TCU did. TCU, shit, god damn. TCU must say, hey, we beat Michigan. That's all that matters. We're done. We feel like we ain't got to compete no more because they got the brakes beat off them. I mean, they came in, blazing on them boys. I'm like, damn, boy. They never had a chance to get up. I mean, they knocked them back that first punch, and there was no looking back. Georgia just ran the score up on them, man. And I remember I had the show right before the championship game. I said, man, I like Georgia, but I don't think Georgia gonna beat them. I like that receiver that TCU got, man. The quarterback looked pretty decent. Man, it made it look like shit, man. I was like, damn. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. So we'll see, man. Like I said, right now they Michigan got a lot of players coming back. The quarterback's coming back. One of the running backs coming back. A couple of receivers and a lot of good defensive players coming back. So Michigan, I think, is going to have a good year, man, and they're going to be competitive. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. I mean, right now, looking at the projections, Michigan is projected to win the Big Ten. So for you guys who are gamblers, right now, Michigan is favored to win the Big Ten. Florida State is projected to win ACC. Now it's real close. It's real close. Right now, Florida State projected to win 10 games, and Clemson projected with 9.5. Now, I don't know how you win a half game. I don't know how that goes, but that's what it says it gets. 9.5. 9.5 wins. So I think it's going to come down to that Michigan. I think it's going to come down to that Florida State and that Clemson game. Who wins the ACC? So that's pretty much what they're saying. Washington. University of Washington is projected to win the Pac-12. Now, again, this is the last year for the traditional Well, I can't say traditional Pac-12. This is the last year of what the Pac-12 we know as we know it now. This is the last year for this. So, can Washington go out and say, I won the last Pac-12 that was ever played? I don't know if they're going to call it a Pac-12 anymore. It's more like the Pac-4. Unless they start adding teams, are they going to dissolve it all together and pawn these teams off to another conference? I don't know. But this season is the last Pac-12 season that they're going to have of the one that we know. It is what it is. Right? It is what it is. Georgia. Georgia is currently projected to win the SEC. But they're not only projected to win the SEC, Georgia's projected to win the whole thing. You heard it here first. Georgia is projected to win the whole thing. Not only the SEC, not only SEC East, not only the SEC title, but the whole college playoff championship is projected for Georgia to win it. Now, can they do it? I don't know. Because they got a whole new quarterback. Stetson Bennett is not there no more. He's with the Rams. And that guy was there. He was 26 or 25, 26 when he was there. He was an old head. Stetson Bennett was an old head playing for Georgia. You know, he was out there, grown man out there with them kids. He reaped the benefit of the C-19 year. Medical red shirts and getting granted 5th and 6th years. So he benefited greatly and he took advantage of it. So he's no longer there. Breaking in a new quarterback, a couple new receivers and players. So it's going to be interesting on how that works out. We'll see. We'll see. Alabama's still going to be good. They're going to be competing. LSU is getting better. They're going to be competing. Now, as far as anybody else over in the East, you would think Florida come up and bite them and maybe give us some competition, maybe even Tennessee. I don't see no other team really giving Georgia any competition other than the two teams I just named right there. I don't see no other ones really giving them competition. But you never know. You never know. So right now, currently, Texas is projected to win the last Big 12. Now, it's the Big 12 as we know it. Big 12 as we know it, because that's going to change too. Because this time next year, Texas will be in the SEC along with Oklahoma. So this is the last year for Texas in a Big 12. So what would I be saying? Well, Texas go out and win a Big 12 and brag to Oklahoma and say, hey, we won the last Big 12 there was for us. You couldn't win it out. We won it. I know, you've been kicking ass here recently and lately. And I think historically, too. I think if you look at the record between the two, I think Oklahoma's got the lead in the series. But say I went out the last Big 12 champion and hold up that trophy, said the last Big 12, that would be saying something. That would be saying something. So you got that going on, man. And again, a lot of good stuff, man, is coming up this weekend, man. And we're going to get some football. Some football that counts. No more preseason after this week. We're going to get football that counts. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Shout out to the football season coming up real soon. Like I said, it comes up this week, Saturday the 26th, man. So y'all get ready. Salute, my brother. What's going on with you, brother? Appreciate you stopping by. Another thing is, it's an early projection for the top 5. I don't go by anything lower than top 5 because there's no need. Only 4 teams are going to the playoffs, right? And you always have that one team that can sneak in and slide and nobody expect. But right now, currently, this is the early preseason top 5. So you got Georgia number 1, Michigan number 2, Ohio State number 3, Alabama number 4, and LSU number 5. So you got 3 SEC teams, excuse me, I'm sorry, and 2 Big Ten teams. 3 SEC teams and 2 Big Ten teams. And right there you see the 2 top teams in the Big Ten is Michigan and Ohio State. But for those people who want like, hey, what about the rest of the top 25? I got you guys. I got you. So at number 6, you got USC. Number 7, you got Penn State. Number 8, you got Florida State. Number 9, you have Clemson. Number 10, you have Washington. Number 11, you got Texas. Number 12, you got Tennessee. Number 13, you have Notre Dame. Number 14, you have Utah. Number 15, you have Oregon. Number 16, you got K-State, Kansas State for y'all who don't know. Number 17, you got TCU, aka Texas Christian University. Number 18, Oregon State. Number 19, Wisconsin. Number 20, Oklahoma. 21 is North Carolina. 22 is Ole Miss. 23 is Texas A&M. 24 is Tulane. 25 is Iowa. Now, for y'all who didn't know, Tulane had a great season last year, man. Tulane had a great season last year. Great season. So it's definitely going to be interesting on how they're going to do this year. Now they play in that AAC conference. Conference is terrible. Definitely not known for football, but it is what it is. That's the conference they play in. You just got to take advantage of your opportunity. That's how I look at it. Take advantage of your opportunity. So, guys, that's the top 25 that you have this year, upcoming season. A lot of traditional teams in that conference, man. I mean, in that top 25. So, man, some of these guys are delusional. And the delusional guys right here. This brother's delusional. I think something's in the water. I think something is in the water, and I think his water's been poisoned. I think it's been tampered with, and I think that's why he's not thinking clearly. Now, if you're talking about girls basketball, I can agree with you. If you're talking about baseball, I can agree with you, black man. But we're talking about God's sport, and I don't see him winning in this year. Not over Georgia. They not even come out to SEC. I don't see it. But you never know. But John said, I wasn't even hurt. God damn. Well, that man got skills. Boy, he's able to leave a comment, not even be here. It's a bad man right there. But I said, I think the Dolphins is going to be tough this year. Yeah, I can't agree with that. Because the Dolphins got a lot of work, man, because I have little to no trust into Tua. I think that's probably going to be your weekend only week. Well, let me take that back. I think it's one or two of you weaklings because I think the tailback position is a position y'all need to really address. Now, what I'm hearing is Jonathan Taylor is free to go and search the waiver wire and see are there any takers out there. If I was Miami, if I was a Dolphin, I would take a stab at that man. See what they want. What are you willing to give up? What is the Dolphins willing to give up to maybe get a guy like Jonathan Taylor on your roster? I think it would be really good for that offense. I think it would definitely help Tua. I think part of Tua is probably he didn't have no good running game, so they're gonna bring the heat. They're gonna bring the heat. So I don't know. I think Dolphins in a tough division, man. You got the Buffalo Bills and the Jets, both looking good. Going to be good teams, So it definitely be interesting. And then you really can't count out Belichick. You can't. I know he's kind of fallen off just a little bit, not much, but he's fallen off just a little bit. But I believe he's going to bounce back. I really do. So we'll see. See, now he had his right mind when he said, "My brother," right on. Something got in his system. He might have took a swig after he said, "My brother," and then he posted this bullshit right here. Yeah, I think something got in that water he was drinking. That's okay. You're going to get some clean water. Going to flush that bullshit up out of your system so you won't keep coming and posting this bullshit. I think that's what it needs. I think that's what it needs. No. Auburn's out there in the preseason top 25. No, sir. They not good enough, I guess. I don't know. I said LSU and the Ravens smell like old dishwater. God damn. Not dishwater. Some bad shit right there. LSU Tiger not. Look, man, maybe I need to hit some of this water. Maybe I can start thinking like black man with this bullshit right here. I mean, he just went overboard. Pelicans NBA champs. Saints gonna win the Super Bowl. LSU Tigers gonna win the championship in football. Bottoms up, guys. That's all I can tell you. Damn, my brother done lost his goddamn mind with this statement. Lost his goddamn mind. Man, what is going on here? It is what it is. Man said Joey Porter Jr. looking good. I know that's right. Yeah, he's not a factor. Zeke is not. Mark, Zeke's not a factor. He looked like a fat old fullback back there, man. You seen him? I don't know if you've seen the videos of him coming in. He looked like he had a shade. He gonna have to work on that. He gonna have to work on that shit, man. God damn. But with that being said, man, it's the thing about college football, man. Every game counts. Some teams can't afford to take no losses. Some teams can't afford to take no off days. They just can't. You lose and you done. You lose and you done. There's no tomorrow for you, some of you cats. There's no tomorrow, and so you got to win every game. That's how it's important it is in college football. Every game is like a championship type game. Every game. Now, my sister already said the Bengals have to win for Burrow's legacy. Look, I'm gonna go and tell you, I like Joe Burrows, man. That dude cool in the man. That dude's cool in the fan, boy. I could chill with Joe Burrow. He one of those dudes I can chill with. We can go post up, smoke a cigar, just sit back and talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's that type dude. I can rock with Joe Burrow. That's a cool guy. Cool cat right there. As far as his legacy, look, I don't care where he go at any state in Louisiana, that dude got his legacy cemented. Now, as far as the NFL, well, as far as the NFL, you got some work to do. You got some work to do as far as the NFL. But college, he ain't got nothing to worry about. He's a legend at LSU. He can go anywhere. They're gonna make sure. That's Joe Cool right there. Whatever he drinking is on me. What do you want? You want whatever he's eating is on me. He ain't got nothing to worry about as far as college. The NFL, he's got some work to do. He's got some work to do. Now, if that man could win a Super Bowl, shit, he'll be a legend not only in LSU, he'll be a legend in his home state of Ohio. Because you sit there and win a championship for the Bengals, first time it's ever been done, yeah, he gonna get LeBron status. Like LeBron did what he did for Cleveland. He gonna get LeBron status. Man, come on, man. You win a title down there in Cincinnati, first time ever. Yeah, I had a couple of shots at it, just didn't happen. But Joe Burrow mess around and get one there, man. Come on, man. He might put his ass in the Hall of Fame on that. Look, man. Zeke needs Zeke needs a nutritional coach. God damn, that dude look like he's totally out of shape. I don't know, man. He's fighting the demons in the refrigerators. God, he needs some help. We'll see. That LSU and Georgia Tech game is going to be a hard. Dublin. They playing it out of the country? I didn't know that. Look at this shit right here. Look at this shit right here. See them? See, it's a delusion, man. We need to get you drug tests. When you make statements like this, you need to be drug tested. I don't know if they do it at your job, but if they do, I'm gonna recommend you go wherever you need to go, immediate care, and you pissing the goddamn cut for this shit. Derek Carr, league MVP and Super Bowl MVP. That's a goddamn lie. He's not even the MVP of the quarterbacks. Black man have lost his goddamn mind. Says he can be the first NBA NFL transfer. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But we well, man done lost his mind. Hey, y'all, let me tell you this. Y'all pray for Black Man because that dude done lost his goddamn mind. Hopefully he's one of the brothers, man, is able to come on the show on Wednesday. That's the Wednesday show I'm talking about marriage. Hopefully he's able to do it. I'm gonna have the more information out there. Looking forward to having the show and doing the show. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a great show, man. I definitely want to see any individual who wants to get married, get married. If it's not for you, I understand. Do what's best for you. You got to do what's best for you at the end of the day. But man like myself, I do want to, join that fraternity again, and I will. I'm looking forward to it. As far as anything, I'm not going to. We're not doing a big type wedding, nothing like that. We discussed. We going to the courthouse, and that's all good. And I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? She's good with that. Also, was talking about doing a reception. Now, the reception is probably going to be a little more nice. Do something nice. Invite family and friends and loved ones for the reception, and rent a hall out and get it catered and a DJ and all that good stuff. Spurge a little bit for that, but not too much into it. But me and her already talked. We invested our money into each other, and not only to each other, but our new home we're going to be going on, as well as want to do a nice honeymoon. Opportunity for us to get away, to go bond and build memories, enjoy ourselves. So definitely that's the plan. More money for the honeymoon. I know that's right, Mark. That's definitely the plan. Going somewhere nice for the honeymoon. Don't know where, but we definitely gonna come up with some ideas. So definitely looking forward. Congrats. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. Going ring shopping here soon, so I can get some ideas on what she wants. I come up with a budget, and we're gonna go from there. Excuse me. But this guy right here, see, it's more that delusional talk. We're talking, having a good, serious conversation, good wholesome conversation, good, honest, truthful conversation, and we get this propaganda. Michael Thomas, 2,000-yard receiver. Well, we know we ain't got to worry about that, because we know that some bitch will break down or pull up an ankle, he be done. He have a hangnail, he'll be out for 5 games. Then he'll jam his finger, he'll be out for another 2. And by the time he come back and healthy, he'll find some way to re-injure his hangnail. And then he's done for the season. Yeah, that guy ain't gonna hit no 2,000 yards. We ain't gotta worry about that. Ain't gotta worry about that at all. Not at all. Not at all. So, with that being said, man, look, had planned on doing a long show today, and I try to keep it within a nice tight time frame as far as sports, because I know I normally do another show with the real Precious, and she has a show tonight that I'm gonna pop in on, and that you're gonna be able to see me on. And I like to do a little time stream with her because she's a great content creator, and she does great things, and I really respect and appreciate her opinions on men and how men should be respected more, loved and appreciated more, and shown, as she shows that by the type of show she has, and she allows men to come upon her show to express their feelings, to express their thoughts, their opinions, their point of views, and all that good stuff, man. So I will be over there. It starts at 9. Maybe a little late. Hey, big brother, gotta get some nourishment. I gotta feed myself. I didn't get this big and sexy off lettuce and nothing. I got to eat. So I will definitely be over here shortly while this Negro here continues to put this bullshit in my goddamn comments. Alvin will break Emmis. Shit, goddamn. Got me choking on this bullshit. Man, goddamn. Goddamn. What we doing here, man? Look here, let me say this. It's my fault. First of all, it's my fault because I keep highlighting and acknowledging this bullshit. And I keep making y'all suffer to have to see this bullshit. It's not fair to you guys. I shouldn't be exposing you guys to this bullshit that he keeps putting in the chat. I shouldn't be highlighting it. But for some reason, I highlight because I love the brother. And I want the brother to get some help. So first thing to get some help, you got to admit you need some help. And he's crying out for help. Every time he put comment like this in. That's a cry for help, guys. If you know somebody who's saying shit like this, you need to get that person some help. Because that person lost their goddamn rabbit ass mind. Alvin will break Emmitt Smith's record. First thing first, you got to serve as suspension. So right now, he's going to do a little 3 games. I don't know what he's going to do to break it. I don't know what are you talking about, the touchdown record? I don't know, a single season rush? Oh, I know it ain't single season because I don't even think Emmitt got the 2,000 yards. I think he's talking about the touchdown record. It doesn't matter. He ain't breaking no goddamn record. He ain't breaking a damn record. He talking crazy. Talking crazy. So Alvin's hurting. He needs every guy. First of all, Alvin's gonna be able to sit out for 3 games, so he got 3 days, at least 3 games, 3 weeks to heal up. You ain't gotta worry about that because his ass is. I heard ball fighting and shit. You know. Ms. Reed, I know that's right. People express strong phantom symptoms in August. I know it's right here. Right here. This is an example of some of them symptoms you talk about, man. I promise you. This is crazy. Saints will break the Dolphins' undefeated record this year. Let me tell you what record the Saints gonna break. Saints gonna mess around and go 0-17, 0-18, just like they gonna break the record for the damn Detroit Lions. They're gonna go undefeated the wrong way and win instead of the losers department. I'll be damn. Most uniform changes in the season. Well, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Look at guys, but hey, I appreciate you guys coming, man, hanging out with me for this little brief time that we had our show today. Like I said, we're gonna go on like because on Mondays I like to try to keep it short and sweet within a 2 hour, hour and a half to 2 hour radius, man, because I know I do a simul stream here with Real Precious, and that normally goes about 3.5 hours. So I'm not one of those dudes who like to go 5, 6, 7 hours. I don't normally don't. Now, have I done it before? Yeah, I've done it before on my show before. And we had some real good conversations, real good talks, and all that good stuff. But typically I don't like to go that long on shows, man. I like to get straight to the point, say what I need to say, share with the people, engage with the people, interact with the people, allow the people to come up and talk their talk. But usually don't like to go that long, but it is what it is. Marvin, hey, I appreciate you rocking me, big brother. You keep coming in, man, tapping in. And hey, I appreciate your interactions in the chat. Thank you, sir. You're greatly appreciated. Miss Reed, I appreciate you. Sister Jill, Miss Dorian, this dude. Sister Ty, appreciate you coming through. My man Dice, QG. AB, I appreciate you. Miss Jill, even Travel One with her crazy comment about bringing Chucky back out. Nightish, shout out to you. Hey, brother Kevin, I appreciate you coming through. E Dub, thank you. Ronnie Ron, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. OG, Lady Nouveau, I appreciate you. And anybody who I may have missed, I apologize if I missed somebody. I'm sorry. Sister Jill, thank you for coming through. I appreciate all you guys hanging out. You know what I'm saying, coming through, kicking it with me. Man said I could talk sports for 10 hours. Big brother, I promise you I care too, man. I care too. Hey, the thing about sports, man, it's always something to be talked about. It's always something you can engage in, man. Anywhere. You could be at church, right at church service, man. You talking about, hey, man, what comes on? What's the game of the week? Who y'all think will win? You know what I'm saying? So, bad man, did you see a basketball game? Did you see a football game? Like, it doesn't matter. You could be at work talking the same talk. You can talk all the way through your lunch break. You back on the floor, back at work, back at your location, back at your desk. You still talk about sports. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I love it. I love it. So again, I appreciate you guys coming through. Hopefully y'all guys was able to hit that like button on your way in. But if you didn't hit it on the way in, you could definitely have the opportunity hitting it on your way out, man. So I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, with anybody who you may know who's into sports and loves to talk about sports and want to hear about sports. Hey, send them my way, man. Send them my way. I greatly appreciate it, man. And thank you guys for rocking with me tonight. Y'all have a great night and enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Right on.